Good morning, agents, and welcome to another daily episode of Targeted Loot Guide today for August 27th. The daily series that shows you the targeted loot map, gives you farming tips and tricks, and much more. I'm Agent Shadow, and if you enjoy my content, please consider smashing those subscribe and like buttons below. Go ahead and drop a comment below on what you're farming for today. We got some great farming spots today, so let's go ahead and get started with the Dark Zones first, then DC, then New York last. And then of course I do always want to mention every day at the DZ vendors we got Emperor's Guard at DZ West, Hollow Man at DZ East, and at DZ South we got the Door Kicker's Knock. Of course the Vaded missions this week is Bank HQ, Federal Emergency Bunker, Potomac Event Center, the Stronghold is Manning National Zoo, and that's about it. Alright guys, well let's get started with those Dark Zones first. So we got Providence Defense at DZ West, so like the thumbnail says, the gift. The gift is a backpack with perfect vigilance. It still gives you that 25% weapon damage. It disables the buff after you get hit for 3 seconds instead of 4. Murakami Industries at DZ South. You can get the Emperor's Guard. If you want to farm for a better pair than what the vendor has, that's alright. Honestly, the one that the vendor has is pretty darn good. And then Aralda Holdings at DZ East. There's no DZ named exclusive that I can think of, so let's just keep moving on. I wouldn't really recommend farming DZ East today with Aralda targeted loot. Alright agents, highlights for the north side, we got Douglas and Harding at Camp White Oak. So if you're looking for that punch drunk mask with 20% headshot baked into it, that goes great with the Dodge City holster. So if you guys want to farm for that today, go ahead and hit up Camp White Oak. Gear System mods at Coney Island Ballpark. If you're looking for that 12% crit hit damage mod, 6% crit hit chance mod, whatever you're looking for, 20% repair skills, definitely worth farming for on Heroic. Light machine guns at the amusement park. So you got the exotics, which is the Bullet King and Pestilence, and the named LMGs like the Good Times with Perfect Fast Hands, and then the new Reliable. All 4 of those are definitely worth farming for. I would check those out today as well. And Aralda Holdings again, but at Manning National Zoo. If you need a piece of Aralda Holdings, like with my build, a Perfect Headhunter headshot build, I do 3 pieces Ace and 8s, and then Aralda Holdings 2 piece, and then 1 piece Perfect Headhunter build, which is Walker Harris & Co. And then Kenley College is open for the next 4 days and 21 hours at the time of this recording. And this is the original spot for the diamond bag if you've never gotten it before. Although I don't know if it's now part of the targeted loot. Go ahead and comment in the comment section below if you know the answer to this. Is the diamond bag something you have to get at Kenley College first, or can you just get it from rifle targeted loot? I'm pretty sure you can now get it from rifle targeted loot. I'll let you guys know in the comment section below, or if someone knows, please let other people know. Alright agents, highlights for the west side, we got gear sets at West End. So if you're looking for anything but the System Corruption, which is DZ exclusive, and then of course the Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative chest and backpack pieces, which are still raid exclusives. Walker Harris & Co. for that Perfect Headhunter chest piece, and then rifles at Foggy Bottom if you're looking for a good classic M1A. The best talents for that is In Sync if you're running a skill build, and then of course for damage, Rifleman, Ranger, and my favorite, Boomerang. Overlord for those Fox's Prayer knee pads, or you can farm knee pad targeted loot, which is over on the east side I believe. Wyvern for that 10% skill damage from the first piece, and you can also farm it over here in downtown West. Gloves at DCD headquarters for BTSU gloves and contractors gloves, and then Sokolov Concern in West Potomac Park. Now if you're running an SMG on your DPS build, even as a secondary, it's always worth going for Sokolov Concern, which gives you 10% SMG damage, and then the second piece gives you crit hit damage, third piece crit hit chance. Badger Tough at Lincoln Memorial if you're looking for the 0F's chest piece with perfect unbreakable. It always rolls with an armor core, the rest is all random. So I think it's worth it to run with that armor core, but if you can find an all red great roll, then you can change that armor core to weapon damage. And then Golan gear at the Pentagon and chest pieces at DARPA Research Labs. I usually don't mention this, but you can farm chest pieces for the tardigrade armor, where your whole group's armor refills when someone's breaks. It's an excellent support type of chest piece exotic. It's definitely worth farming for. The best chance you can get it is chest pieces when it's targeted loot at a True Sons mission, but looking over today, it doesn't seem like it is. Alright agents, we got the highlights for the east side, holsters at Judiciary Square if you're looking for the Imperial Dynasty holster, or the Forge holster, which gives you 50% extra shield health. That's exactly like adding another skill tier to your shield. It's definitely worth running, even in some DPS builds. Hana-U at Viewpoint Museum, you can get the Perfect Combined Arms Backpack Force Multiplier. It's awesome. You want it rolled with skill haste and skill damage. And then of course the generic mod slots coming into U11, they'll all be generic, so it won't always roll with that red mod slot. But if you somehow get skill haste and skill damage, you can re-roll that for utility mod slot. Petrov at American History Museum if you're looking for the contractor's gloves. And then assault rifle at Air and Space Museum. The best assault rifles are the FAMAS, the Carbine 7, the Police 4, G36, and then the Chameleon, Mechanical Animal for future perfection, and then Burnout, the named FAMAS. Mask at Capitol Building, you can look for the Coyotes mask or the Vile mask if you're refarming for it. And then Fenris for 10% assault rifle damage, and Grupo Sombro for 1-piece DPS builds, 2 pieces explosive skill damage builds. Alright, in New York City, we got gloves at the Tomb, so that's BTSU gloves and contractor's gloves, submachine guns at 2 bridges for the Lady Death, and refarming the Chatterbox. LMGs at Stranded Tanker, you can farm here, and if you're also looking for the Imperial Dynasty, it can drop here as well, it's the main source. Shotguns at Wall Street for the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun. China Light for those 15% explosives damage for your explosive skill damage builds. And that's about it that I would recommend for the New York City targeted loot. Alright agents, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you enjoy the content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care agents.